What is going on, ladies and gents? rHavox here, and I am back with a brand new YouTube video. And in today's video we are going to talk about the beta. As you know, the beta was this past weekend and it was fun. It was the most fun I've had in Call of Duty in a long time. You know, I didn't enjoy I'm about to say Infinite Warfare. I did not enjoy that at all. I played it for a little bit, not much, and the same thing went with World War II. I played it more than I did Infinite Warfare, but I didn't completely haven't completely enjoyed my time on World War II. But what we're going to talk about today is the bad parts of the beta so far in Black Ops 4. Some of the things I don't like, things I don't enjoy. So this video is going to be strictly negative. Tomorrow's video, I'm going to do the good. There's a lot more goods that I have written down than the bads. And then maybe the next day I'm going to talk about my favorite guns and stuff like that. And I might put out another video after that. I don't know yet. But let's get into it, the bads. So the first thing I got on my list is the spawns. The spawns need to be fixed in order for this game to be successful. I can't tell you how many times I've been spawned behind and shot in the back. It's frustrating, you know. You have to constantly watch your front, your sides, and your back. Not because of people flanking. Not your back wise. Not because of people flanking, but because of the spawns and how fluky they are. Even in games like Domination and Hardpoint, the spawns are fluky. You can have A and B not be pushed up into C and then still get spawned behind. I realize if you're pushed up into C into their spawn should flip. However, if you're just holding choke points, it's their fault they can't get out of a spawn trap, you know. I'm sorry, that's how I feel about spawn trapping. It's their fault if you can't get out. Yeah, it's not fun to be spawn trapped, but however, it's part of the game, I feel like. And I don't know if that's why they got the spawns so fluky is to try to prevent that, but fix the spawns help with the flow of the game. Jumping. The jumping in this game is ridiculous. You can constantly do it. Once you jump, you could jump again. It's not like the jetpack era games. It's not like that, no. But however, when you jump in this game, you jump really high. And then once you hit the ground, you could pretty much go back up and hit your maximum height again. There's no cooldown, or there's no punishment like that slows you down from jumping. It's kind of like they want you to be able to jump in this game. But I have heard a rumor that they are fixing it, so they are going to tone it down a little bit. So kudos to rHavox for fixing that, if that is the case. So yeah, like I said, the jumping had to be toned down. Another thing a lot of people are arguing about is the body armor. Man, see, the thing about the body armor is there is a counter to it. However, every weapon in the game does not have these AP rounds or armor piercing rounds. They do not have them, which is ridiculous. You can't put body armor in the game and then put the AP rounds, the armor piercing rounds, in there. And it's stupid because it's stupid that they're in the game, because it's an attachment you're forced to use if you want to counter body armor, right? However, that's all it does. It cancels body armor. And when you use that, you're giving up another attachment. So body armor has to be tuned somehow or completely taken out of the game, in my opinion. Apparently it's supposed to give you one shot extra, but to me, when I'm shooting people with body armor, it feels like it's a lot more than one extra shot that I'm putting in them that they're soaking up. And like I said, it can be countered, but not every gun gets the AP rounds. So some of the equipment I think needs to be tuned up a little bit. Like one of the things I think is ridiculous in the game is the Seraph spawn beacon. I mean, there's a reason why they took tech insertions out the game at one point. But to do something with the spawn beacon or the Seraph, I mean, it sucks because it throws off the flow of the game. And rHavox, that's one of the things they're notorious for. They're good, you know, they're notorious for their games. They flow. They're good. You know what I mean? They flow. They're smooth and stuff like that. Yeah, they have body hit detection, which I'm glad I haven't had to deal with that during the beta, but That's one of some of the equipment I think that needs to go. I mean, other than that, I really don't have any complaints about some of the other ones. And I pretty much enjoy using the specialist. The maps, you know, let's talk about the maps a little bit. The maps are these maps are clustered. I feel like assault rifles, like submachine guns, because of the speed of the game and the way the maps are made, submachine guns stand out. That's what, you know, everything is just so close quarters that if you want to use an AR, you're going to have to find a line of sight and just stay there, you know. The maps ain't made like the old maps used to be, where you can use ARs, you can use subs. Let's take Nuketown for example. You have long lines of sight that you can use your ARs. However, you can rush up into the houses, you can rush up on people using cover, and you can be successful with subs. In these maps, I don't feel like you really could do that much on on most of these maps, cause it's like the only place where there's really good lines of sight for ARs are in the middle of the map. That's where I feel like ARs shine. So the map structure needs to be fixed a little bit. And last but not least is the drop shot. It's like they're trying to completely get rid of drop shotting, and you know, I don't know if they want to, why they seem Treyarch. Their drop shotting in Treyarch games has always felt weird, but I think that's because Treyarch don't really care too much for people who drop shot, you know. But however, we go back to the jumping. You could jump 6 feet off the ground, but you're struggling to drop shot. See, and when you drop shot, it feels weird. You know, you drop down, and you pretty much are shooting with one hand now. You know, and the gun, if you can't control it, it goes everywhere. And when you get back up, it feels a little slow trying to get back up out of the drop shot, even though we can jump 6 feet up in the air. But a lot of this stuff I have faith in Treyarch to fix. Even though this video was negative, I had fun playing the beta. Didn't get to play it as much as I would like. Didn't reach max level yet. I'm at like level 34. But stay tuned for the good, because I always like to end stuff off with the good. And then a video on what my favorite guns and stuff like that was from the different you know, categories. But anyway, guys, that has been this video. It has been your boy rHavox. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, later.
Assault pack's down. Come get it.